See, we have a different rule. Instead of measure twice, cut once, we measure once and cut twice. It's just what works, you guys. The millionth installment of shed building. Today we're going to finish a couple little sections here and we're really excited about it because we're almost done. So this whole sliding pegboard just got finished and I've put everything on it all gorgeous like, and now we've got to build some of the shelves below. So somebody mentioned that we were gonna do, oh yeah, let's show it sliding because that is really cool. I've already shown it, but you know.
Slide to that side. Slide to this side.
Oh, also let's show that we did up here. So we made these little fun hangers for our extension cords, and then we've got our weed whacker and our blower there. This is kind of in the way here, so yeah, so that's cool. So the next step is to build shelves below this area because we're going to make sort of like drawers that you can pull out. First we're gonna make a couple shelves on this side, and we're gonna work our way over and hopefully be able to organize a lot of our tools down here. Okay, you guys, so this company New Air noticed that we're still dying of heat here in Arizona and they offered to send us a portable air conditioner. So of course, we said, heck yes. So we have AC in our house, but we didn't put it in our shed, which makes it really hard for us to do projects in here when it's hot outside. And so in exchange, they asked if we'd review it for them. So here's a few things I liked about it and a few things that I didn't. First of all, as far as cooling goes, it does great. We set it to 75 and it shot out ice cold air for like as long as we wanted to. It shoots the hot air out the back, so they have this attachment hose to put it on a window, but we found it was best to skip that attachment and just stick it by the door. One problem we did run into is that it would short out if we were using a saw on the same power strip. So it has to have its own outlet to be able to stay on continuously. Other than that, I mean, honestly, it was great and we wouldn't have been able to get this project done without it. Best way to utilize, I think that's the last piece we have.
Last piece.
Well, if you cut it, it won't be green.
It's true.
So you guys, I'm very picky. I don't want any green strips showing on the outside. That's like typical woman, right? That's all I care about is the color of it. I don't want it to be a certain color.
Green strips.
No green strips. There is a little bit of green strip right here though. So, hey, do you want me to mark this for you?
Yeah.
Not totally missed my thing.
What?
You went off my line.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, look.
Oh, I did.
I'm gonna have to fire you, sir. I'm gonna go get my other husband to do it.
But guess what? You can just...
Oh, that's true. You can kind of just make it work. Okay, I forgive you. See, we have a different rule. Instead of measure twice, cut once, we measure once and cut twice. It's just what works, you guys. Let's not worry about it. We're at the point where in project where you don't worry about stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Like we used to be all perfectionists, now we're like, yeah, it's fine. Screw that puppy in. Okay guys, we finished doing the shelf, or I should say Kevin finished doing the shelf, and I sat and told him how awesome he's doing. And we decided to get a new piece of plywood because it just worked out better, and we're saving the other one we already cut for something else. I think Kevin just died and went to heaven because look, you guys.
We made a drawer.
We didn't even mean to do that, and we made it perfect.
The drawer all the way out and it holds it up.
Oh my gosh. Well, we only have one of these though.
But you can get metal ones of those.
Yeah.
And back.
Just right there. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. All right, you guys. Can you believe this? Minnie, can you guys believe that we actually finished this huge project? Look at this back porch. Have you ever seen such a clean back porch? So we finally finished. We've been working so hard today. We put everything in the shed and we're almost finished organizing it. So let me show you where we're at right now. All right. So we were able to finish these shelves, and the cool part is we actually found a bunch more of these plastic milk crates. So we were able to put a double rows of this over here, storing a lot of the saws and extra things down here. And then I actually got some of these bins to just store like extra things like sandpaper and different sponges and ropes and different stuff like that. We still have a little tiny bit more organizing to do back here. The pegboard is pretty much complete. And then over here we were able to put a lot of our gardening stuff and some of the paint things we have. And so we're still trying to finish up that, but I think, you guys, we're pretty much done. So I have just a little bit more labeling to do and putting a few more things in some bins, and then that's it. And then we're going to do a full tour of how we organized everything in here and reduced a lot of our crap that we had. So yeah, look over here, you guys. It's so gorgeous. I basically want to just live out here now because this is amazing. Have you ever seen such a clean porch? I mean, come on. Right? Am I right? So we have a lot of building supplies we need to kind of divide into some piles. This thing right here is completely empty, so we need to decide where we want to put that. I think we're going to put this way over in my garden back here and store a lot of my garden stuff. And we have a big trailer full of junk to take down to the local dump here. So we have really made progress, and now everything we own as far as outside building stuff, camping stuff, tools is all in our gorgeous shed. So we couldn't be happier about it. It's really fun. We keep walking back here and going, oh my gosh, look how clean. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I highly recommend spending a month organizing your stuff because it's a really good feeling to have that all done. So now we are going to use this back porch for a fun back deck and dining area. So the plan is to get the permits to be able to do a pond right here, and then to be able to build a deck that hangs over the pond. So now that we have done the huge project of getting all of our stuff into that shed and organized and thrown away, now we can focus on the next step. So for the next couple weeks, our next project, because we have the Rhodes family coming to visit us, is going to be fixing up, sprucing up our tree house. We have got a couple open areas that I'm a little nervous about them coming and letting their kids play on, and so we're going to do a proper railing, not just this kind of half railing, and fix up the bridge a little bit so that their kids can come and play. We built this 8 years ago for our kids, and they don't really play on it as much anymore, but we still sleep up there and do campouts and stuff. So, and we still have lots of cousins and friends that come over and play in it. So we want that to be all spruced up for them. And then, yeah, I think we're good to go. So after the Rhodes leave, then we're going to be focusing our next project on building the pond, building the back deck that reaches over the pond, and just really making this the perfect oasis to complete our little urban farm.